Hi, fourth grade. I just wanted to remind you guys that your quiz from Monday, Tuesday's work was in your book. Make sure that you guys take a quick snapshot of that and have mom or dad email it to me by Monday. And then I've also uploaded your quiz for today's lesson, or just rather a review of the rest of this unit. It's been uploaded to Sycamore in the Documents tab section. There's a video also on there to help you guys remember where that would be attached. If you don't have a printer, you do not have to print it. You can just handwrite the sentences, or mom or dad can do that and submit it. Or if you have like a Adobe photo application or Word or something like that, you can copy and paste that document that's in the document section into another template and actually use a marker to circle or write your answers in that way, and go ahead and send it forth that way. So there's ways to get around not having a printer if you don't have one. So if you need help with that, make sure mom or dad reaches out, because I can definitely help in that area. That being said, let's cover the next two lessons. We're going to start on page 212 today. Have your book out if you can. We have studied the parts of speech this year. I told you guys that there are 8 in total. So far we have covered 6 of them. The first one we did was a verb. The second one was a noun, and then a pronoun, and then an adjective and an adverb. And then just this past week we learned preposition. And today we're going to talk about the 7th one, conjunctions. Okay? Conjunction is a word that's used to connect words or groups of words. These are something that you guys already know and you're familiar with. It's nothing new. You're just putting a label to them now. When we say that it connects words or groups of words, we're talking about that compound. Remember in class how I told you guys to remember compound as like two or more things, they're joined together, right? We talked about a trash compounder. When they compound cars, they're pushing things together, right? So we use this action to remember compound. Compound can be applied to lots of things. We can have compound subjects with more than one subject. We can have compound verbs, more than one verb. And we've talked about compound sentences, more than one sentence. Anytime you have 2 or more joined together, we're talking compound. If we have compound, we are typically using conjunctions to join them. There are some very common conjunctions in our English language. Ones that are common that we use are these: and, or, nor, for, but, and yet. These are the most common joining words. Now, the one that we use the most, you've guessed it, is this one. The one that we use second most is this one. Okay? I've given an example of a compound subject here. Timothy and Ethan are funny boys. My compound subjects are Timothy and Ethan, and I've joined them with, here's my conjunction, the word and. It joins them together to make one subject. Now B, I've given you a compound verb. Shania dances and studies. Here are my 2 verbs, my actions. Shania dances and studies with determination. I'm joining these 2 actions together with this conjunction because they are separate actions, unlike that verb phrase that we've studied, okay? These are separate actions being joined together. And then my last example is compound sentences. Adriana rides horses, comma, but Coleman plays baseball. Here is sentence 1. Adriana rides horses. Sentence 2. Coleman plays baseball. I have joined these 2 separate sentences together with the conjunction but. And there you have it. These are examples of using conjunctions correctly. The rest of page 212 is about this very thing. You're going to find, in the first one, you're going to find the conjunction in the sentence, and you're going to underline the words or the groups of words that are being joined. If it's a subject, you're just going to be underlining the subjects. If it's a verb, you're going to be underlining the verbs. And if there are sentences being joined, you're going to underline the first sentence and then the second sentence and circle those conjunctions. And write B, you're going to be choosing the best conjunction. These are also on the top of page 212 that will fit in those sentences. Okay, now You can get back to those in a second, or you can pause the video and work on them now and then restart the video. But I'm actually going to go ahead and do the last lesson right now as well. Get it all in this video really quickly. And we are done for the week. If you're already looking with me on page 213, you recognize we are going to talk about the last part of speech, number 8, interjections. Interjections are super easy to spot. An interjection is a word used to express. Express just means to show strong emotion, okay? Or sudden feeling. Okay, let's talk about some examples of what this might